Afternoon folks, welcome to my channel. This is another short video. I'm revisiting Burslem, Staffordshire. I will be just showing you around Burslem Cemetery for 5 minutes so, and then head to Burslem. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, please like and subscribe. And I do appreciate if I don't really talk that much, because I've got a lot of things going on at the moment, and plus I suffer with a hiatus hernia, which doesn't help. But I will try to do as much as I can. I am pushing my bike, so you have to bear with me at the moment. And then once I've videoed here, I will actually stop it here and then finish off when I get, well, carry on when I get into Burslem. I'm not 100% sure if this is completely closed down now or it's still open. But when you look at that part there, compared to that part, that looks a lot older than that part there. Anyway, I'll just take a walk around this way and then carry on. That looks a very old door, doesn't it? That is old. They've got cameras up anyway, so it must be still running. Like I said folks, you have to bear with me because I'm pushing my bike. I have got my lock with me, but I don't know. I could come back and one of my bloody wheels is missing. Like I said, I do appreciate your comments. Like I said, it's not a great deal around here. That's an old headstone anyway, isn't it? I think what I'll do, I'll push me back round here and I can have a quick look. I'll push it so far around here. Just have to keep my eye out on it, that's all. Look at that, 1762, age 84. It's crazy, isn't it? Let's have a quick look at these ones. I've got to be careful, we don't like standing on people's headstones, do you really? I apologise for that folks, the camera just cut out for some reason. Stupid bloody GoPro, if it starts cutting out I can use my other camera anyway. Let's take a look at this one, eh? Just keep an eye on my bike. Bloody hell. Person passed away in 1859 at age 12 years. That's sad, that is. I'm crazy. Just have a look round here. There is a gravestone round here. I think the name's Molly Lay. Lee or Lay. I've heard some stories, I see people using YouTube and stories about it, but at the end of the day it's up to them what they believe, isn't it? Well, I think it's this one here. It does say it's like a tabletop on it. I think that's the one there. Yeah, Molly Lay, yeah. Died in 1748. Apparently, like, she was a proper legend, apparently. That's what I've heard, anyway. Yeah, she was a local woman. A local woman accused. 2 seconds. Accused of witchcraft after her death. But, like I said, it's everyone's belief, isn't it, really? Shame, really. Sad. So I'm going to take a photograph of this in a minute. Try to get a good photograph of it. Excuse me, folks. That's it. I've got one anyway. Sorry about the shaking of the camera. I'm just trying to take a photograph. I tell you what, these headstones must be years and years old. Yeah, I've got this one here. Yeah, it's enough put like maybe 4 people in there. I'll see. That's a good age to go though, at 90 years. 1752. Bloody hell. Wouldn't even thought of that, were we? Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it here. I'm just going to push my bag a bit further and see what else I can film. Like I said, this is Burslem Cemetery. Well, I think it's a cemetery, I'm not quite 100% sure. But it looks like, I think it might be. Anyway, as you can see there, look, 3 kilns there still standing. There's actually 4 actually, there's one in the middle of the house somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I'll pause it here, and then I won't be flying any drone today because it's absolutely windy. Anyway, I'll see you in the next half, and I'll speak to you soon. Anyway, bye for now anyway. Hi folks, I'm back again. I'm in I think it's Bourne Street, I think, in Burslem. Yeah, I can remember when that used to be open. Tell you what, it's so sad seeing all these buildings just being demolished or wasting away. Yeah, even the van's still there at the back. Crazy. You have to excuse me if I'm puffing and panting and walking up a bank at the moment. Pushing me back. Anybody want to come the rail for the day? Or Blackpool on the sea? Oh gosh. To be honest, I didn't want to come out today because it's not ideal weather. It's so, well, it's bright but cold, you know what I mean? And I do apologise about me moaning. It's just having one of them bad weeks, to be honest. I wonder what that used to be. If anyone knows what this used to be before, let me know in the comments. Because like I said, the gates are still there. Like I said, I've done it here. I think I've done it twice in Burslem, but not like a proper loop kind of thing. And I have, let you know, I have bought my backup battery and a backup camera. Like I said, this is like my 3rd visit. George Hotel there in the distance. I remember doing a YTS there. Talking many years ago. Right, yeah, give me 2 seconds, folks. 2 seconds. Folks, sorry about that. I thought someone was shouting me. Apparently, I need to correct myself. It wasn't Bourne Street, it's called Bourne's Bank. I do apologise. Anyway, let's carry up here. There is actually a pub up here. And I just wish I could have got in and filmed it. But they got fencing all the way around, so, which is a shame, really. Actually, it's up that way there. What I'll do, I won't, I'll have a look in a minute. Just want to film around here first. Another amazing building. Funded by Stoke-on-Trent, and what are they going to do with that? If anyone would like to leave a comment, what they're going to make that into. It's all them bloody... You know what, must have taken years to carve all that. I'm sorry I can't zoom in like, but it's amazing. I might have to take a picture of that when I come back. I think what I'll do is walk up this way and then walk round that way. Wonder what they're going to make that into though. I'm sure it used to be a I'm not sure 100%, I'm sure it used to be a library, I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. That building on the corner used to be the job centre. And then the old Burslem market there, look. So that's 2 buildings been funded by the government. I wonder what they're going to make that into. Yeah, if anyone who lives in Burslem can remember this place, it used to be the old job centre. Dark and weary around here, folks. Just have a walk to the end, cross the road, and just go like in a circle. Well, that amusements didn't last long, did it? Another pub, all wasted, left to rot. And that is one amazing building that is. Actually, I'm going to walk up there, going to walk up to that way, and then walk round. It's a bit windy, folks. There's the old post office, Burslem. There's old Lenny. Lenny's picture. There's one track I used to like by Lenny. It was Ace of Spades. That was one of my favourite tracks. Anyway, let's have a quick lap round here a second. And then we'll go back to that. That's a good picture, that is. Get the bike here a second and try and get a quick snapshot of it. Ace of Spades, eh? Soon try to get it. Sorry about the camera, folks. Try and get a photograph of all this cross here if we can. So I'm just checking my phone, folks. I've got the phone, my battery on the camera. I'll do, put my glove back on, have a quick look across there. To be honest, folks, I don't know what this building used to be called. Unless it's sort of say on the side, I don't know, but have a quick look anyway. We'll go around the other end. Memorial also commemorates the heroic rescue teams who worked tirelessly with great bravery and perilous, I don't know what that means, in some mad conditions, I'll have to say that, after the explosion they risked their own lives to recover the bodies of all 57 miners who died in the disaster, given the comfort of the that's the way kind of thing. Some words I can't really pronounce, to be honest. Like I said, if you know what this building used to be, what it used to be and what it's called, please leave a comment below, because I have no clue. I can't remember what it's called, to be honest. I know I think this used to be a theatre, or I don't know. That is a lovely building there, isn't it? You think it'd say on here what the building's called, but I can't really remember what it's called. You know what I mean? You've got like places like Town Hall. Oh, it's the Queen's Hall, sorry. That's what it's called, the Queen's Hall, Burslem. I knew it was something like that, but I just can't really remember. I wonder if the guy out to Motor was originally from Burslem. If anyone would like to leave a comment if he was originally from Burslem. Did he grow up in Burslem? Well, he must have done, because he's got his statue here. So he must have been a well-known live person in Burslem. But like I said, I wasn't a heavy rock fan like, but he did make a couple of good songs, especially Ace of Spades. Because my mate used to play that. I used to play Ace of Spades when when you're like in a bad mood or you're on a bad day. I used to just put it on loud. Anyway, just carry on. Try not to be too long because it's not great weather today. And I have no clue what this building's called either. Even though I've been Burslem that many times, and I've lived around Stoke-on-Trent all my life. Actually, it's got things on the wall. Oh, it's the Burslem Old Town Hall, sorry. I don't need to leave a comment now, I've got me answers. They look like bloody bats at the top, don't they? Right, let's carry on here. Like I said, I do apologise that me whinging, because like I do suffer from an artist hernia, and I do try my best to get out, show you different stuff as much as I can, because it's better than staying in. Anyway, let's carry on. I always say in my videos I'm not going to talk much, but I keep on talking. Right, let's carry on anyway. That's one place I've never been inside of, even when it was like fully open. Tell you what, so he's left an electric scooter outside, they must be mad. Sir Henry Dalton. Tell you what, I bet they look posh in them days dressing like that. I bet they didn't dress scruffy in them days. Not hoodies and trackies and everything. If anyone fancies to get married now, please leave a comment below. I'm only joking. Who'd want me anyway? Anyway, let's carry on. I tell you what, that Duke of William looks old as well. You see a lot of them buildings around Leek and Congleton. Yeah, buildings like that in front of me. You see a lot of that in Leek and Congleton. Well, where the traffic lights are, main traffic lights are in Leek. And that's been closed for donkey's years. I tell you what, some of these buildings look really old, you know. Like they've been for donkey's years. Especially that one across there, look. The White Hart. That's been there for, looks like it's been there for years as well. We'll just take a walk down here. I need to check on my battery as well, because I might have to change my battery. Just go to this very old place. I've actually done a video of this before. I did that. Managed to send my drone up. To be honest, I think when you see places like this, especially old stuff like that, you should, you know what I mean, really try save it and restore it or make it into another building or something. To be honest, it looks a sight for sore eyes with all that green mess around it. Look at that for a building, eh? I'm going to just pop my bike here a second. Burslem Sunday School this is. Was Burslem Sunday School in them days. Like I said, I don't know a lot about history, but I just try to learn my best. And then I think it was, I'm not 100% sure, it was turned into a pot bank. Where that corner building is there, on the corner. But can you imagine though, the kids coming out the doors on that building? Now I'm just going to take a quick photograph of this, guys. That is one amazing building. What if I can get here? Try to zoom in if I can. So I can get that Sunday school. Oh, that's too far. Sorry about this, folks. Though, like I said, can you imagine in them days? Amazing building like that, all the kids going home from school. But like I said, I think it was a pot bank. If you'd like, leave a comment below if it was a pot bank next door there. And that used to be the school. And that's got another amazing church as well. I've got a video of that. Anyway, we'll carry on down here now. I'm going to get down here and I'm going to check my camera, check my battery kind of thing. To be honest, I think as a kid, and nowadays, if you come round Stoke, Burslem, Trent, anywhere, you see how it used to be and how much it's changed over the years. You know what I mean? Because I've seen loads of changes, like you see all the buildings unused, not wanted, or demolished or left to rot. The old fire station, Burslem. You know what, I've been past this that many times, I can't remember that. I'm gonna have to pause the video there because I'm bloody thingy. Take a photograph of this. apologise about all the camera shaking, folks. Just trying to take some photographs while I'm here. Like I said before, as you get older, you do see a lot of changes. You see the buildings what you used to remember, and you remember the buildings what you used to go into, like when you were young one, like, kind of thing. Then you get older, you see everything just disappearing. And I think this place used to be an old bank. If I'm correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong. If you leave a comment, it used to be a bank. I can't stop laughing. I keep saying leave a comment below, and every time I come across it, I can see something written. It was the National Westminster Bank. You can still leave a comment if you want to, though. There's actually an old building down there as well. I love knowing how old this pub is, because it looks quite old, to be honest. And when that place is across there called Sapphire, I think that used to be Woolworths in them days as well. I'm sure there used to be Woolworths there, but I better not go past it because it might say Woolworths on it. Anyway, this is all modern stuff, to be honest, to be fair. That building on the corner looks quite old. There's a building above there with all the windows smashed. You know what, I swear some of these people, they just drive around like they're snails. I will check my battery in a minute, folks, and then carry on in a minute. Just go down where near George Hotel is, that way. I don't know if you can see there, folks. Looks like this building's getting restored, folks. The last time the windows were all put through. Last time they did a video of this place, all the windows were put through. They've all been replaced. Like I said, I do appreciate your comments. Like I said, I don't do much, I'm not a professional, but I just like showing people around different areas. I know I don't get many comments. You know what I mean? I get a lot of views, fairly views and stuff like that. Like I said, I'll leave it to you. I'm going to film on the opposite side where George Hotel is. and then I'll finish my video there, and I'll see you in the next half. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Hi folks, back again. Just at the old Leopard in Burslem. Status grade 2 listing. It's like which if I called it in 2022. Which is a shame, really. If I can actually get my camera up, extend my camera, I'll try show you. What I'll do, I'll prop my camera up here a minute, folks. If you excuse me a minute. I'm just going to take a couple of snapshots so I can. I'll just leave it somewhere where it can't fall. I'll just leave it there a minute. I'm sorry about this, folks. Just taking a couple. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Can have a sip of juice and then I'll see if I can just give me 2 seconds, folks. I'm going to try see if I can extend this extension a minute. I won't give a seat, folks, but you can. Folks, sorry about that. Pop my stick back in, that's it. Anyway, that's another place gone to waste. Right, let's carry on, eh? Like it's a shame, like I said, most of these places are just wasting away. The fencing used to be round here. It used to be round here somewhere, but now it's been put here now. And that metal fencing never used to be there either. Stop people going in. Right, I'll just have a quick walk past George Hotel and then, well, round the sides of it and that, and then I'll end it there. Tell you what, but this building's been here for donkey's years. I've even got a photograph of it there as well, look. I tell you what, you can't make houses like this now, can you? Make these modern houses, they fall apart within a few years. Or something going wrong with them, but look at this. This has been standing for donkey's years. I bet it's been here since the 1900s. Or actually, could be more older than that, to be honest. It has got some dates on there, but can't see them greatly. (1887). It's a rough guess. This has been up since. Put a house up for the market now. I bet it would collapse in a couple of years' time. I bet it would though. It collapsed in a couple of years, but when you look at the buildings like that behind me, crazy. Like I said, we're just going to have a quick look across this end before we go. That building on the corner there, look, opposite me, that used to be a bank as well. Most probably tell you which bank it is if we went close to it though. Yeah, I worked there, folks, on the YTS, that building behind me, George Hotel. I used to clean the rooms and make the beds when I was a young lad. Crazy how time flies, eh? And I think that, I'm not sure that building on the other corner used to be a bank too, I don't know, or a hotel. If anyone like, leave the comments if you know what that building used to be. It might have been a pub, I don't know. And that definitely was a bank. This is why I don't understand. I really don't understand why all this is just... It's all left empty. Even that building looks like a bank as well. Most of them look like bloody banks. Opposite there, the Vine Inn. That's where Burslem Police Station used to be. So I walked past this building because I haven't seen this building. Looks quite old. Like I said, folks, I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. And like I said, I do appreciate your comments, and I apologise for me whinging and moaning. That looks like an old post office, that does, doesn't it? If anyone's like, leave a comment what it used to be before, many years ago. Oh, actually the police station's still there. I thought it was closed. Well, it looks dead, don't it? Right, folks, going to head for George Hotel and then finish it off there. I think Burslem's got some amazing buildings. Some really amazing buildings Burslem has. It's like it's just a shame that seeing half of them empty and just left. take one look at beers before I go, folks. I'm sure this must be closed down, but I can see some bloody lights on inside. That door looks open a bit, doesn't it? It's got a bloody security camera on the front. Leave a comment in below, folks, if you think this place is closed down or up for sale or something else going on. The thing is though, why would you leave your windows open though if it's closed or abandoned or something? Like I say, it's none of my business anyway, but like, I just wanted to show you the old George Hotel. And then I think there used to be a fishing tackle place along here one time, and I'm sure there used to be a shop along here, if anyone can remember. Used to sell like old school sweets and stuff like that up the street somewhere. Oh, pets there. Used to be a shop up here, used to like sell sweets and everything in my days. Like I said, folks, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe, and I would appreciate more comments or likes. Bloody hell, shoe repairs, eh? Sorry about that, I'm going to have to edit that because my thingy helmet got caught on my bloody handlebars. Like I said, hopefully I'll see in another video one day when I can actually find somewhere to go. Like I said, I'll leave it to you now, and everyone stay safe, and hopefully I'll see you in another video one day when I do eventually find somewhere better. Well, not better, I mean someone different. I mean, not sorry about that, not better, somewhere different. Anyway, love you loads, stay safe, and like I said, I do appreciate everything what you say in the comments. Even if I just get one or two, I do appreciate it. Anyway, love you loads, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.